Welcome to Botches Off-Road. Join us as we talk about everything from gear reviews to trail stories, tent camping to rock landing, and all things to do with the outdoors. Today we're going to do another little mini series of radio chatter. We had some good feedback from it, and it was a lot of fun. So I think we're going to start with that. And why don't you lead us off, Mark, with our first card? Or I'm sorry, not Mark. Alex.
Like, I don't got them.
Yeah. I want you to guess what it's going to be.
I don't know the cards that well.
But we'll let Mark choose. How about that?
Yeah.
Pick a number, Mark.
Let's do 4.
What adventure phrases can be followed up with "That's what she said"?
This is along the line of that other one that we had.
Very much so. It's After Dark card. So.
Oh yeah, we like those After Dark ones. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I expected. Of course.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost the same answers work here. That was a deep hole.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That was a big tree.
That's what she said. That wasn't as tight as I thought it was going to be.
That's what she said.
If you really want to get crazy. I mean, that one really kind of falls down the same loop. Yeah.
There's lots of funny stuff you could say there, but it's the same stuff works there as in the other one. So,
oh yeah, 100%.
All right, Gavin, your turn. Pick a card, 1 through 4.
2. I have 2 in my head.
Well, this one doesn't really work on audio, but I'll read it off anyway. Make an orgasm face to the person to your left while pretending like you're driving on rugged terrain.
I think those are the same faces anyway. When I'm driving on rough terrain, it's probably the same face. It's along the lines of
Yeah. All right, pick another number.
Well, let's do 3. Yeah, these After Dark cards, man.
Jesus, dude, and that's like, okay, I really need like a card shuffle or something. This is another After Dark card.
Throw it in the Uno. Throw it in that Uno thing. You remember the Uno dispenser? Yeah. You just push the button and it plugs out like random cards. Boop, boop, boop.
What is the best adventure sexual innuendo?
Can I get a definition, please? Can you put it in a sentence?
I did. What is the best adventure sexual innuendo?
I don't even know what innuendo means.
Oh, really? So innuendo would be like, you say one thing, but you're alluding towards something dirty.
This is just like the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ride her hard, put her away wet.
Yeah. Make sure you clean up after you're done.
Let's go for a bumpy ride tonight.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I guess it's not really how I'd consider innuendo, but yeah, that one's.
Man, we are striking.
I think it's kind of hard trying to make a sex innuendo out of off-roading like that.
Oh, off-roading is just sexy in general. This will happen with radio chatter. That's part of the fun. I mean, for the listeners, we're like, God dang, dude, get off the subject.
All right, 1 through 4. Someone pick a number.
Mark, you go.
Thank God. What advice would you give someone new to this hobby? For me, that's an easy one. Just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about spending all the money and buying all the expensive stuff. Just go out and do it.
You got a vehicle capable of doing it? Just go out and do it.
Hell, I would say a minivan can make it to a park.
Yeah, I would say do test runs. That'd be like mine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I go out and do it's one thing. If you don't know what your vehicle's capable of or what you're capable of, doing it alone's kind of a little sketchier. But do some test runs. Take some forest roads to a state forest campground.
Go to Tent Cup.
Yeah.
Tin Cup's a good one to start with.
And you just gave me another thing, Gavin. Don't do it alone.
No, 100% don't do it alone.
It's way more fun with friends.
100%
Oh yeah.
with it.
Oh yeah. No, doing it alone's one thing, but you do it with a group of people or friends, especially who are more knowledgeable and who could support you if something ever did go wrong. Gives you kind of a safety net to explore and test your boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sorry to all the listeners that had to hear doggos walking around. All right. Well, that was a pretty good card.
Mm-hmm.
You just pick one at random now. You got this. We're watching you. We know you're not cheating.
What do you wish you would have brought with you? I wish I would have brought some fucking beer because I am beerless right now.
Oh, right now. In general, what I wish there was a certain point where I was really wishing I had a portable shower system. Not just a bath, but like an actual portable shower. When we're out there for a couple of days in the summer, not hard to get stinky.
Do you still want one?
Eventually, yeah, I'll look into a portable shower system. But
do you want mine?
We have one that he made for our 7-hour plane crash trail.
I bought one.
Got something different.
That one broke.
Yeah, maybe.
That's right.
Depending on what it is, I think I don't mean it by depending on what it is, more as depending on the size and how I can make it fit. But
it's
very small. What do you got?
It's a little 12-volt one that you plug into your car, and then you throw the pickup in a bucket of water, and it.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's like a little water heater. Gotcha.
It doesn't heat, it just sprays.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm looking for heated here. We're looking for comfort and pleasure.
You just heat the water on the pool or on the fire, and then you
comfort and pleasure.
You just We're not looking the water at on the fire,
man. It takes too long.
Oh my god!
I want it now. I want on demand. I want it. It is. I want a geyser. That's you ever seen those?
Yeah.
The geyser systems. That's
I built one and then blew it up.
Whoops. But no, it would have been nice.
What is your favorite road trip snack?
Sunflower seeds, hand down. Sienna and I will demolish sunflower seeds while we're out on a trip. We got a cup that we share.
Even if we're going for like a 2-hour ride, we'll stop and get a big bag of trail mix. Like
100%.
I love
it has to be Cars.
Oh yeah,
100% Cars.
Is the best. Only
Cars is the best.
I will say that. But my issue with trails mix is that I'll be eating handfuls of it at a time, and then I'll get up and my ass will have M&Ms down there in the seat. So trail mix is much better for me, like as a out of the truck snack. But like if anybody who eats trail mix on the road and doesn't get an M&M between their legs or something, and fucking you're like, God damn it.
What you do is you go to Sam's Club and you get the individual wrapped ones, and then you just open one end and you can just pour it in like it's a cup.
Pour the whole thing in. I like to wear my sweatshirt backwards and use the hood as a feeding top. And I just pour a whole like Sam's Club, Costco bag of Cars in it and just fucking munch. Yeah. No, but I think Sienna and I could both collectively agree that we go to a gas station and the first thing we do is we buy me enough Monsters to either last through the day or the trip because I need those. And then we buy the biggest bag of Big's sunflower seeds original that we can get, and we demolish those on the trail and everything.
Yeah. I mean, sunflower seeds are a good option. I'm not going to lie. All right. What have you done to reduce weight or save space?
Yeah. Save space. Obviously just organizing and everything a little bit better. Cinch straps or compression sacks. It's a good one.
Yeah. Stuff sacks are the best.
Yeah.
Eventually, buying quality over quantity can help you with your space as far as clothing and bedding goes. So in just I guess for comparison, I had a giant fake cotton comforter that I used to lug around everywhere that no matter how bad you rolled it up, you could not get that thing down. And we ended up upgrading to like a synthetic down, which was compressible to a quarter of a size of that, comforter. Right. So that takes up a lot less room. And then for me personally, we also have a 2-person tent that's about 2 pounds that when we're not staying for 3 days at a time and we're only doing, we're staying the night and we're keeping moving, we use that instead. And that takes up about 3 to 4 inches by 11 inches versus the size of what you would have for a typical pop-up or 4 to 5-person tent. So
right. And I mean, not for every trip, but you could easily get away with just a sleeping bag and a bivvy cover too.
Oh yeah,
and that is the most lean way you could camp. I mean,
yep.
Probably, honestly, as long as my wife's not with me, that's probably my favorite way to camp.
Yeah, that's exactly it. As long as the wife isn't there, that's one thing. A bedroll is perfect.
Yep.
In general, if you can find one that's integrated with, the covers on it, just sleeping by the fire. You don't need a tent or nothing. Perfect. I've seen people put tarps over themselves anyway.
Our sleep system takes up, smaller than your average sleeping bag will fit our entire sleep system. Yep. So just roll out the bivvy, stuff your sleeping bags inside, and boom, you're done. Camp set up.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good way. That's definitely a good way to reduce size and weight. But I think bedding is always your first step on that, though.
Mm-hmm. I'd say bedding and clothing. Like if we're going out for a week, I only need maybe 2 sets of clothes, maybe 3.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Overpacking your clothing. It's not a fashion show. Nobody's there. Yeah. Nobody's there to be fancy. Nobody's there. I mean, when we went with Alex, I think I had one sweatshirt that I wore pretty much the whole week, or not week, but 4 days or whatever that we were there.
Yeah. I usually bring one sweatshirt and a backup sweatshirt in case something happens and it gets wet.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I have I have a light rain jacket that I keep. So I have the sweatshirt and then I have a layer of like a light rain jacket. So obviously layers are important too, depending on the time of the year.
And if your main goal is to save space, just pack hot dogs.
Oh yeah,
you just need hot dogs, beer, condiments, and buns.
Don't be picky. Just get simple foods.
If you're going out and you're trying to do a trip where you're just trying to save weight or something, just don't be picky. That's really the big one.
Make wraps.
Oh yeah, wraps are great, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, there's so many ways to save money. And maybe we can use that as a whole different episode here. Let's save money. Let's do it. Let's make a trip where we save as much money as possible, what we're eating, what we're taking, etc.
Dude, we should just do that. Like we should do a weekend or maybe an overnight where the goal is we've each got like $50 for the entire trip.
Yeah. Not including guests.
That food.
I'm screwed.
Gas. That's food, gas, and obviously we have our gear, so we don't need to buy more gear. But
I don't know. Maybe we should do a. We should save up $100 and do a Walmart camp haul, and just only do it after what we could get for $100 out of Walmart.
For the 3 of us, right.
Not $100.
$100 has to get the 3 of us through a couple days.
Dude, each. Because you're starting from zero.
Each.
You're starting from zero.
Oh, you're talking not even bringing any gear, like just
Vehicle only.
This could be. I really like this idea. This could be a lot of fun.
No tent, bedding, nothing.
Dude, I'm so down.
$100 each. Let's buy what we can.
Yeah,
and we have to be able to live separately. We can't rely on each other.
Can't rely on each other. Yep.
Can't do $100. Okay, you get bedding, you get fire, I'll get food. It's got to be.
We could honestly. We'll do this once for us, but we should do this as an event. Like limit it to 5 people or 10 people, somewhere in there, and you have to bring $100 for the event, and everything you buy for $100, that's what you get for the camp trip.
Yeah, everybody goes to Walmart at the same time.
Yeah.
And we're just all hoping that they have what we need. But yeah, no, that would be
fun.
Dang,
you grabbed the thing I wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're fighting over bivvies.
Dude, this idea sounds really fun. Yeah, because we could really show just how cheaply you could live.
Yeah, and because that at the end of the day, that's just showing, hey man, if you really do want to get out there, here it is. $100 will get you there.
Yep.
$100 from scratch. If you've never done it before and all you have is your car, let's do it. $100.
Let me
let's do it sometime in the warm part of the year, because it is unfair to do it in the spring or late fall.
I mean, I'm kind of saving up money right now too. I bought like $40 worth of food from Sam's Club. That's about 2 weeks, or maybe even more than that, actually, because I barely touched the ramen. I've only done one bowl of rice each night.
Ramen.
Oh shit! I'll say, how much you got left? Because Sundays are 2 week mark.
I haven't touched the ramen yet.
So you're still good?
Yeah, I'm still good.
Okay.
Crab meat, on the other hand, is almost gone, but
so maybe you should come with us on Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll start a new card. That one. But yeah, no, Gavin, that $100 camp challenge, like, you got me all like thinking how
that would be fun.
Like, dude, that'd be so freaking fun.
Yep.
Like I said, we'll definitely do it, the 3 of us, once this summer, and then maybe do an event with MST for it.
You know what I do? I could almost tell you right now, I'd go to the bedding section first and just find a comforter for $20, and then a tarp, and then I'd just burrito myself.
I'll probably sit on the bed of my truck.
Oh, yeah, you can't. It's ground only.
Yeah, gotta be ground. No,
can't use your vehicle.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, Mark's like, damn, if I have to sleep like shit.
I mean, it's gonna be a hard bed.
Well, see, guys, look, we could do hammocks. Hammocks are like $25. It's a big part, but it keeps you off the ground.
It's true.
That is true.
Dude, there's so many possibilities. I think I'm too heavy for most Walmart hammocks, so I might have to do the ground.
Especially at the $25 mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the $25 mark. Yeah.
I think all 3 of us are too heavy at that point.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Alan has a good hammock. He weighs more than me, so
mine works in my size, but it's like a parachute material or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I mean, a hammock would work if you fit in a cheap one. I would probably just go grab a cheap sleeping bag, because you can get those for they're really cheap ones, like $20, unless prices have gotten really bad on them. And no, this could be a lot of fun. And then if we're only doing, maybe we'll do 2 nights, so Friday and Saturday night. So I could get away with like a pack of hot dogs and a couple packs of buns.
Yep.
Maybe a small thing of peanut butter and a small thing of jelly.
Do we add to this challenge and make it so we have to fit it into a backpack?
No, I don't think we can go that far. I think just
gotta fit into a backpack that's like a child-sized backpack.
At that point, you might as well just be like, you cannot succeed your passenger seat or something like that at that point.
Yeah, well,
I don't even think we should limit it. Just whatever you can get for under $100.
Yeah.
For real.
To survive 2 days or 2 nights in the woods.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm down.
Yeah. All right, let's do another card. Pick a number.
3.
What do you always bring extra of on a trip?
Toilet paper. And
Tools.
food.
Tools.
So many tools.
Yep.
Dude, toilet paper and food, for real.
Tools are probably like half my loadout. I'm not going to lie.
Tools are probably most of, I don't know. I got that 300-piece set. I carry a lot. They're just, they stay there
guess.
all the time.
I guess beer, because we usually have beer left over by the end of our trips.
We do. And it's not that we don't drink. Like, we drink quite a bit of beer. We just buy so much before we go camping. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, even I brought some, and I'm like, I barely drink any.
I think we brought, for like our yearly trip, I think we brought we brought a 12-pack and like 4 or 5 6-packs.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I overpack food all the time, and toilet paper is just one of those things like you buy it in packs anyway, so I always just put the whole pack in there. But food, you never know, man. You never know when you might need it. Or you have moochers that don't eat. You have to like feed them.
Hey.
I packed 2 packs of hot dogs on our New Year's run. They're like, "Hey, thank God you got hot dogs," because we did.
We forgot.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good thing I did too.
All right. Pick a number, Mark.
2.
What rig upgrade do you regret? My power steering. Oh, my whole steering. All of it. At this point, all of it.
The purchase of the truck.
Oh, I don't regret purchasing the truck. I love that thing.
Sometimes I regret purchasing mine, but only because I still have to pay for it.
Oh yeah, I bought mine in cash, so I can beat the snot out of it and not drive it for a week. And I mean, it sucks because I don't have a car, but at least I'm not paying on it at the same time.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say anything currently on my current rig, but the previous rig, when I bought all the front end parts in my roof rack, I'm still paying for those.
Yeah. I mean,
Roof
it would have
rack was
made
a little much.
the roof. I was very surprised when you told me you bought a roof rack. I was like, man, you're still paying for that other stuff.
I don't think I have anything that I regret that I upgraded on.
My
If
air
I had to-
compressor.
Yeah, well,
I should have left the old one in. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
great idea. That was his idea, Bell.
Yeah.
You muted that.
Yeah, bunch of amateurs here. I think maybe if I had to say that I regretted any purchase, maybe the slide for my fridge, just because I could have waited a little longer and bought something that was closer to the size that I needed instead of one that was kind of a fit all kind of deal. Because it ended up being too long, and then I couldn't close the door right, or the door would engage the latch and make the fridge roll out every time I opened it. So I had to do some jerry rigging, which is fine, but it's not a permanent jerry rig either. So,
Yeah. All right. This is our last and final card.
Yep.
Where is your favorite place to travel in your home state? Keweenaw. Hands down, Keweenaw.
Yeah.
I've
I
never
was
been
debating with Drummond, but quinoa is definitely still
I love
higher
quinoa.
up
I
there.
have nostalgia of my first camping trip with my wife at Two Hearted on the edge of Lake Superior. It's not really an overlanding destination, it's still a campground, but that area up there,
With lots of drunk people.
Yeah. Well, that area up there, there's another area that I won't divulge that you could get to by getting off road, taking some dune trails, and you can get pretty close to the lake. And when you're alone out there, man, we had the aurora borealis there. I don't know. It's bad. I don't remember the actual name of the other name for it, but
The Northern Lights.
yes, the Northern Lights. But I remember the other one. But we had that out there that night when our tent was set up. The kids passed out. My wife and I are sitting in our chairs staring at the first time that we could see it with our visible eye. And that was pretty special. So
That was the first time you've seen it with your visible eye?
In my life, yeah.
Dude,
Ever.
we have them all the time down here.
I never noticed or see them.
I think this last year was the most I've ever seen them down here.
But
I think one other time when I was out in Carlton, but
a lot of the times, like, I'll see notifications that other people are seeing, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then my wife will be like, you want to go out? I'm like, it's like 12 or 1. Yeah, like, we still have the light pollution from the towns nearby, so it's like,
oh yeah,
no.
Around here, we really don't have that issue out here.
We are a little farther out, but
I remember back in it probably was 22. I think it was 22. I woke up to go to the bathroom and just looked out my north-facing window, and it was just the whole sky was green and blue and red, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, that was the first time Sienna and I are sitting up there in our chairs, and this is a group ride or a group camp event, and we're all just sitting there like, wow, like we've never seen them dance like that. Sienna's never seen them like that either. And it was special, man. It was a good place. It was quiet. Normal people can't get there in normal vehicles for the most part, so it was somewhat restricted. And yeah, man, it was great.
I keep going back to this $100 camping trip idea.
It's good, man. It's good.
I'd love to get back up to the Kingdom Peninsula and drive along that cliffside we were at last time.
You know what? For our yearly trip this year,
we should do that.
I want to go camp at those spots, right on the cliffside.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I know I have on our list this year that I want to do the Porcupine Mountains because we were supposed to do it last year, and we ended up missing our financial time window. But it's still one of our dreams to go out there, and then the Baraga area.
Let's plan the Porcupines for our yearly trip this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're big people. We like the waterfalls and shit too. So stopping at the waterfalls on the way, or if we could see waterfalls on trails, that'd be fun. There's so many up there. There's so many freaking trails.
Because we could do one of those campsites on the cliff there at Lake Superior one night or 2 nights. And then go down to our spot in our secret spot with a dam, with the old dam.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a really good trip.
Yeah.
And we could show Gavin the beauty of bear country that we never got to see a bear in, even though we tried so hard.
Yeah, Newberry, that area up there, I didn't see a bear when we were up, but we saw bear when I was a kid when we went up there. And we saw moose too. We only seen one, but I'd like to see a moose again.
We could see elk if we went to Pine River or whatever that place is called that my dad likes to go.
Yeah, I would love to see elk. I'd like to hear a bull elk call in the middle of the night. That shit's crazy.
Dude, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I want to say it's almost eerie to hear, but when you hear it in the middle of the night, it's almost eerie.
I cannot remember the name of that campground or that campground we always went to, but I remember this one time. It was me, my dad, and my sister. We were sitting around the campfire, and all of a sudden the sky, because they were on the opposite side of the fire for me, the sky above them just lit up like blue and purple, and I just watched something fall out of the sky, and I was like, "Did you guys see that?" And they're like, "No, we didn't see anything." And then like 5 minutes later, there was this huge explosion, like a long ways away. And I was like, well, I think those two are connected.
Yeah, someone's going to die.
It must be the aliens.
Yeah, they made contact. Owls, man, that's the other thing. Actually, I was talking about elk calls, but owls, screech
Loons.
owls in the middle of the night, man.
Oh my
I like
god.
screech owls in the middle of the night are eerie.
That one, that was a screech owl when we were on our yearly trip this year.
Yeah.
Oh
Sienna,
my god.
Sienna, what the fuck? I was like,
My
you're
dog.
good. You're good. Yeah.
My
they
dogs are
nuts.
like, what the hell?
Well, there was a pair of them, man. They were going back
Yeah.
and forth.
Yeah, that was
I haven't
crazy.
heard them that much before. That was crazy.
And then there was that one right in the tree, like right at our campsite.
Yeah, yep. We kept trying to see it, but you couldn't. And then all of a sudden it'd be on a different tree behind you, and you're like, man, glad we're all packing.
Do you want to hear something we did on that trip that still gets me? So me, Mark, and Alan had to run into a gas station one of the nights that we stayed up late. And Mercy was sleeping in her box, and we forgot her.
I forgot about that.
So we were gone for like a half hour, and we came back, and Mercy just came running up to us like, yo, guys, you forgot me.
Yeah. Thankfully, we were still there, but
she was alone. Everyone else was sleeping. She was just outside alone.
Just chilling. She came by our tent a couple times.
Glad she's a good dog.
Yeah. But on that note, man, after we're telling all our campfire stories, we'll have to do that another episode too, maybe. And we'll let you guys go. We'll see you later.
Later.